Hello everyone, I wanted to do a quick update to an older video that I did a few years ago around Nexus Dashboard and installing your own certificates. There's a small but very important update that makes all the difference between success and failure. So let's get through it. This was the older video that you can still find on my YouTube channel that talked about all the steps and what to do to generate and sign your own certs and get them up and running in Nexus Dashboard. And I took you through in that video, and please feel free to still watch that video because all of the steps are nearly identical except for two key changes that I want to highlight here. So I won't go through all of the slides here. You can watch that video. But the thing is, we still need to go through the process of making a certificate signing requests to a proper certificate authority, even one that you've installed on site, and go through that process. This was the process that I showed you in that video, and I'm going to call this is still the process you would use for Nexus Dashboard 3.2 and earlier. You would still use this one. It's still perfectly valid. Let's take a look at the change now. This is in Nexus Dashboard 4.x. Right now, the current shipping version is ND 4.1 with ND 4.2 right around the corner. The change here is this. When you generate your key, you need to also have a password assigned to that key. And we're going to use that password when we upload and enable the cert in Nexus Dashboard. It is now required, whereas in Nexus Dashboard 3.2, I think it was optional. So the process is almost identical, but you can see in the first step, I've added a different command structure. The only thing to point out is you will pick your own password when you generate that file. So you go through that. The other key thing that I want to point out is Nexus Dashboard wants you, when you're ready to upload, and I'll show that to you in just a couple of seconds, it wants you to name your certificate and your key files with the same name. So you can see named mine dash.ams.cer and .key. So you're going to want to do the same. You can pick any name you like as long as they match. Don't forget that you do need to create the san.cfg file, and this is the format that it expects. And of course, you will put your own values in there. This is just a sample of the structure. And I'll actually try to put this into the description of this video so you can just kind of easily copy and paste it. And there you go. All right, so let's actually do this new process live. I've already taken the liberty of generating the certificate with the password, and I'll just show you what that looks like on Nexus Dashboard so that this video isn't any longer than it needs to be. Okay, so here I am logged into my Nexus Dashboard 4.1.1, and the area that I want to go to is under the admin certificate management. I don't think that's changed very much. The first thing to point out is I've already uploaded the certificate authority chain. So in my particular environment, we have a root certificate and we have an intermediate certificate that I needed to upload. You'll get that from your certificate authority when you do it. I just want to let you know that I've already uploaded those ahead of time. We want to click on the option for system certificates and then click on add, just like before. But notice here that it's asking for your certificate and your key. So you can drag and drop or you can browse. And remember, they need to be the same name. So here's my certificate. Here's my key that I generated in the step before. And I'm going to need both of them. So we're going to upload both. And just to validate and securely make sure that this is, in fact, our certificates, we're going to type the password that we used when we generated the key in the very beginning. Here, then you click Save. We're not done yet. Because we need to actually tie it to a certain service called feature attachments here. So I'm going to click on manage feature attachments. And then you see that we've got some options here. The only one that I'm really going to use this for is my web server, but you could use this for power on auto provisioning with Nexus Dashboard controller aspects. If you had a Kafka messaging bus or CyberArk, which is kind of like an identity management solution that we've integrated with ND. Anyways, I'm only caring about the web server, so I'll just go ahead and tick that box there and click Save. It does warn you that you're going to have to restart that particular service. It might take up to 45 seconds. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do that. But really, that's it. That's the end of the video. That's easy. That's the only change, but it is an important change because if you don't have the password when you generate the key, you're going to be frustrated and it will never work, and you may wonder why. So there you go. I hope you find it useful, and stay tuned for more Nexus Dashboard videos coming soon.